Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. As my previous speaker, Shahul sir said, let me start with a story. It's not a big story, but a small life experience. Few months back, I was faced with a dilemma. It was my son Hani's parents-teachers meeting at Abudhabi Road, and I had given him a commitment that I will attend the program inshallah, as I had never been to any of his meetings. But one night before the meeting, I received a message from my boss that an important meeting is scheduled at your Abu Dhabi office. So he asked, you have to be there. I don't know what to do. Should I skip the meeting or I'll ask for the permission? As my boss was traveling to Egypt, I texted him for requesting for permission to avail 2 hours off and apologized for the same. This was the message I received from him. No worries, Riyaz, and never be sorry for doing the right thing for your child. I was pleasantly surprised by this cute response. But what made this experience more memorable was that when I sent my weekly sales statement the next Saturday, he responded to them very well and ended his message with an inquiry note about my son's academic progress level. This experience, this may not seem to be a big deal for some, but for me, and most of you sitting here having children like me, this is a gesture displayed with a great care for the well-being of an employee. Am I right or not? So fellow vice members and dear guests, I'm sure you are going to listen to a lot of many different topics about leadership by many of our eminent speakers and guests and social leaders. But I will be touching only one part of it, which is leading with love. You may call it as lead with your heart or an affiliative style of leadership. How many of you believe that love is important in your leadership journey? Please raise your hands. Only one person. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. Leadership and love. These are two words seldom spoken together in any business world or even leadership discussion. Love has long been a word shunned in business as it conveys emotion that implies weakness. But business always needs the words associated with the strength and forces to convey power and influence. But dear Rice members, you must have noticed these days the leadership climate is totally changing. Those who incorporate love in their leadership are attracting attention. Because these are the leaders who create a work culture that values individuals as team members, not as assets or liabilities. So the corporates are shifting their focus from a profit-driven bottom line to a collaborative environment that really encourages employees and they really empower the people to develop not only personally but professionally. So what is the benefit? The love of power is transforming to the power of love. So you must be thinking, what is the investment I have to make for leading with love, right? Dear friends, there is no investment you require. There is no investments in dollars or resources. But yes, what you require is to have some interest in your words, your ideas, and also showing some interest and appreciating the performance of everyone, that the success behind every success, the efforts of everyone is involved. The second point, when you lead with your heart, when you lead with love, is how you take decisions. I'm sure, as leaders, all of us face big problem in taking decisions. Am I right? So, in my view, when you are in doubt, do the right things and do it with confidence. Because doing the right thing for my family members, for my co-workers, for my employees is a robust choice. But the question is, how you know what is right and what is wrong? Here, I'm sure values will definitely help us here. Today, Dr. Abudhabi was talking about there are a lot of things. As RISE members, we all have set our goals. We have mission, we have visions. So, but my dear friends, while vision gives you directions, I'm sure your values sets boundaries for you. Being working in the pharmaceutical industry, one of my core responsibility is to make profit. I can do it in the right way by giving the right product to the right customers or making the operations more efficient. But at the same time, you can do it in the wrong way too. You must have heard pharma companies bribing the doctors, bribing customers, or compromising the quality of your products or services. But for me, the compromising is out of the question. Why? Because it's not the right thing. It is the values, it is the boundaries that my value sets for me that playing to win is not the same as playing dirty. One more point when you lead with your heart, that is how you judge people. Because good judgment expands your relationship, right? But being judgmental wrecks your relationships, diminishes your talents, disengages your customers, and demotivates your people, even detach your customers. So, what is the difference between good judgment and bad judgment, or being judgmental? It's all about assumption. For example, my colleague, Mujib. If Mujib was delayed in submitting his assignments, what I do as a judgmental leader, I instantly know the reason. Oh, he's very lazy. He don't respect others. So this is not right, because false assumptions are always imagined realities. Because I assume based on something in my mind. So how can you bring the best in someone if you already thought worse about someone? So only the best you can bring worse. Worse can only bring worse. So my dear friends, what we can do here? Change all your bad assumptions into good. Practice compassion. If you take any religion, the essence of all religion is spirituality. And the spirituality is best expressed in the form of compassion. Dalai Lama once said, if you want to make someone happy, you practice compassion. Or if you want to see yourself happy, practice compassion. So I request everyone to practice compassion. And one more thing, the famous successful John Maxwell once said, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And dear Rise members, before you're a leader, success is all about building yourself. Just like Dr. Abudhabi pointed out here, how you improve yourself, how you build yourself. But all of you sitting here are leaders. Once you become leader, success is all about building others, growing others. So my question to you is, how are you going to grow others? Thank you so much. That's all.